You are now listening to 104.5 WTTL, your window to the light, an AM FM radio station. And now it is time for our friendly daily reminders. We are pressed on every side by troubles, but we are not crushed. We are perplexed, but not driven to despair. We are hunted down, but never abandoned by God. We get knocked down, but we are not destroyed. Life is Hard, written by Reverend Dr. Pablo R. Diaz, narrated by Cypress, Queen of the Jungle. In his book, The Road Less Traveled, M. Scott Peck writes, "Life is difficult." He goes on to say that this is one of the great truths of life. When we see this truth, we can transcend it. Whether or not we agree with Peck's perspective, the fact remains that life is hard. Monty Williams, a Christian basketball player, urged forgiveness in an emotional eulogy at the funeral of his wife of 20 years. Her car was struck head-on by an SUV after its driver lost control. She and the other driver lost their lives. In the eulogy, Williams shared how his family held no ill will toward the driver, but asked that the audience pray for his family. In his saddest moment, Williams stood up in front of his family and friends and found the strength to offer words of hope to others. Every day, people are faced with hardship, but we must continue to live, work, care for loved ones, and fulfill life obligations. We don't always know how and when we will get through our dark and troubled times, but we can always count on God helping us through life's difficulties. When life gets tough, remember God's faithfulness, love, and mercy. We are pressed on every side by troubles, but we are not crushed. We are perplexed, but not driven to despair. We are hunted down, but never abandoned by God. We get knocked down, but we are not destroyed. 104.5 WTTL, your window to the light, an AM FM radio station. I am Cypress, Queen of the Jungle. These are your friendly daily reminders. Thank you for listening.